In this video, I'm not going to talk about a huge success, a big idea. It's about something small, something that I almost didn't do, but it changed me. And I didn't even know it at the time. It wasn't a job, a relationship, or $1 million idea. It was a 5 minute habit, and it changed me. A while back, I was in a dark place. I always felt stuck. I was gaining weight. I wasn't motivated. I wasn't disciplined. I always looked for the way out, blaming others, blaming circumstances. And I was getting a little depressed, honestly. But one day, I decided to start a new hobby. I decided to start learning Mandarin Chinese. And I made the goal study 5 minutes every day. No more, just 5 minutes of Mandarin. And that was the only goal I had. So I actually started doing that every single day for multiple days, and I never missed. Even if I was out on vacation, if I had a busy day at work, if I worked overtime, I was always doing my 5 minute daily practice of Mandarin. And by doing that simple task, just 5 minutes of Mandarin, I started gaining confidence in myself. That one goal then became into two goals. I added a second goal of doing five push-ups every single day. Just five. That's it. That's all I could do at that time. So every day I was doing Mandarin study and I was doing 5 push-ups. Regardless of what was going on, regardless of how I felt. After that, those push-ups became 10 push-ups, 20, and they started compounding. My 5 minute Mandarin study became 10 minutes, 20 minutes, then 30 minutes every day. And I started getting more and more confidence on myself. So I knew that I could follow through. So then I added a third goal, and then a fourth goal. Then I started reading every single day a motivational book. Then I started playing music every day again. Then I made the goal to start learning drums. I bought myself an electric drum set and I said, I have 5 minutes to spare every day. So I'm going to play 5 minutes of drums every single day. No more. And that's what I did. And 5 minutes gets you a long way. Trust me. You just got to start. Eventually, I have so many goals. A list of different things I had to do every day. I added meditation, journaling, prayer, and this was non-negotiables. Whatever I wrote down on my to-do list, I had to do by the end of the day. There were days that I had to work overtime, or I had to wake up early, and I didn't have a lot of time, but I always managed to find a way to do it, even if it meant sleeping a little later. From that tiny habit, my whole life changed. At first, no one really saw the change, but inside, something was already changing. Discipline wasn't that scary anymore. It actually became my identity. I became the guy who kept the promise to himself. And I started stacking habits. From language learning, to fitness, to music production, to launching my own brand, to finally starting this YouTube channel after waiting 10 years. One after the other, my habits started stacking. I started seeing success after success. Momentum isn't magic. It's just a result of doing small things for a long time. The truth is, some days, they sucked. You feel like you're not doing any progress. I felt stuck. I felt like I wasn't learning anything. I felt like I didn't see any physical changes in my body for working out. I didn't see me improving in the guitar or in drums. But I kept showing up. Some days, I barely hit the minimum. I was too tired and I didn't really want to study, but I just did what I could, even if I didn't learn anything that day. I just showed up. That's it. Because I understood that it was more important just to show up than not do it at all. Because that keeps the habit change alive. And I understood that the goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. It keeps your identity of discipline in line. So here's my challenge to you: pick one thing, anything. Something so small that it feels stupid. One push up every day. Write one sentence. Choose whatever you want and do it every single day, no matter what. You're not building a habit, you're building trust. And once you trust yourself, everything else becomes possible. Because now you're not negotiating with doubt. You're proving it that you're gonna keep going. That one habit, learning Mandarin, appeared insignificant. Like, how can that really affect my physical aspects of my life? But that habit changed everything. And now, I'm never gonna stop doing those daily goals. Because if I can change my life, one small goal at a time, I promise you can change everything just by choosing that one thing. Stick to it no matter what. Do it for a year. Then add a second goal and keep going. One day you're gonna have 10 goals that you're doing every day, 20, 30. And you're gonna be amazed how you can find the time to do everything you want. So start with one thing and overcome your demons.